Alright. The story of the succubus. Victor went to a bar on a Friday night. And he was having a good time. He bought some drinks. He'd had a few drinks. And then he sees this woman that he thinks, oh, I can get along with her. I'll have some fun with her. He goes over to her, tells some jokes, gets her laughing. They begin to have a good time together. And Victor begins to think, well, I'd like to, take her back to my place tonight. And so he gives it a try, and he's like, hey, this has been fun. Do you want to come over to my place and get some coffee? And Lily says, no, I don't want to do that tonight, but you're a really nice guy, and I'll just look forward to seeing you next time you're here. And Victor goes home. He's kind of bummed. He had his heart set on a night with Lily. And he goes home, gets ready for bed, and he's going to bed, and all of a sudden he has this vision of Lily in his room. And in the state of mind he's in, he's thinking, well, I'll see what Lily wants to do tonight, because there's this image of Lily. She's kind of scantily clad, kind of a provocative look in his vision, and he goes with it, and he doesn't question anything. Victor goes with it, and Victor's, winds up having how do I say this to YouTube so my daughter can watch this? And he has a certain kind of a night, and it's a great night for him, and he thinks, oh, this was great. And so he does the deed with the vision. And then, he goes to work on Monday, and he's not thinking much of it, and he gets through his work week, and that next Friday, he's thinking about Lily the whole time, and he's thinking about this vision, and he's thinking, who can I talk to other than Lily about seeing Lily in my room? Was that really her? I think it was. And he hasn't sorted out in his mind that it's strange because it's a vision, because he did the deed with the vision, and that is a different reality for him, is that he interacted with this vision that's not really there, but it was there enough for him to interact with it. And Victor goes to the bar on Friday, and he sees Lily there, and he's like, hey, Lily, hey, how's it going? And Lily's like, well, hey, how's it going? I saw you last Friday, and I said I'd see you today. We haven't talked since then. And then Victor realizes she's not going to acknowledge this moment, that he has to keep a secret now, and something inside Victor dies. And he looks at the bar, he looks around, and everyone looks like different to him. Something changed inside Victor when he saw the real Lily at the bar again. And Victor goes to Lily, and he's like, hey, and he wants to tell her, but he doesn't. And he says, how was your week? And he looks at her, and there's flash in her eyes. Looks at him, and does part of Lily understand what happened last Friday? Is in Victor's mind. He's thinking maybe And he looks at her, and the fire in her eyes goes away. And he thinks, man, that is the strangest thing. First, it's not Lily, and then I'm talking to Lily, and she has this look in her eyes like something's possessed her. And so Victor, he's not really in the mood to go home with Lily that night, though she was in the mood. And he's got to figure out why he's crazy now. And he doesn't know why. He doesn't know why he's crazy. He goes home, and he just gets ready for bed. He hadn't had as much to drink this Friday night. And he's going to bed, and the Vision Lily shows up. And this time she's talking to him, because last time she wasn't really talking. She just got to business. And this time she's talking to him. And she says, Victor. And he's like, who are you? What is going on here? You're talking. I'm talking. You're not real. What are you doing here? And then the Vision Lily laughs, and she says, Victor, I'm a succubus, and your soul belongs to me now. The end. That's my story that I'm working on, and I kind of like the notion of a spiritually troubled person in a world where insanity is relevant, and the conflict is spirituality, and the notion of the world is that you're just crazy. And so if you like the story, comment on it. If you didn't like the story, comment on it. I'm always looking for criticism. And thanks for watching.